How you guys doing? It's me again, back for another day. This episode today is going to be once again another fixer-upper basement. I believe it's part 2, if I'm not mistaken. And today I would like to talk about base trims. Now, what the heck are you talking about, Mark? Actually, one of the most important things in a house is base trims. And if you don't know what I mean, or if you know what I mean, just bear with me while I explain to those viewers out there that have no idea what base trim is, what that is. Now, to my best ability, see if I can get this camera down here. This right here, the piece of wood that goes in between the floor and the wall, this right here is going to be your base trim. Base trim always continues out, connects with the doors, and goes up. That's base trim for all you guys who don't know. And that may seem like a very minuscule or small aspect of a home, but let me tell you, the difference maker in a beautiful room is some nice separation between your floor and your walls. And that's where the base trim comes in. And I'll show you down here in our basement how we did it. We have somewhat of a fat base trim, and then at the corners, you'll notice by the doors right around, let's see if I can get it closer. Right around here, there's usually a block to separate the base trim coming in from here and the base trim coming in from the door. Just to add a little, aesthetic appeal to it. Now, if you continue up, sorry about that. If you continue up, we did some nice craftsmanship here. I'll try to give you guys a better look. Let me see if I can get some light on one of these. What we have here is a small piece of wood that hangs over, and then the same fat base trim, and then another piece. And what that basically does is, it just kind of adds an aesthetic little cool craftsmanship appeal that we actually came up with on our own. And there's unlimited ideas to what one can do with base trim, but just to give you guys a little example, this is what we did down here. Awesome. And if you could, hopefully you guys could see kind of like how the base trim focuses on really bringing out that color in the wood and separating it from the paint to the door. And that's actually what I really wanted to stress to you guys is there's really unlimited options with base trim. They have skinny, they have designed, they have fat, solid. We obviously, as you can see now, went with the clean, solid look, and you guys will get the whole appeal later in the last episode of the fixer-upper basement. You'll see how it really ties in everything, and it really, really looks great in my opinion. But what I wanted to stress what I wanted to stress to you guys out there is that base trim, it may seem like a very, put it to the side, it's not really that important. In my opinion, the separation between a really eye-appealing room, the base trim always catches my eye for some opinion. Maybe some of you viewers out there share that with me, but to me, just that craftsmanship that you could see right there, and coming down the doors, I think it looks very, very cool. That's all I got for you guys today. Guess we can call this base trim episode of Fixer Upper Basement. I hope you guys have a wonderful day and stay happy.